60 Zentimeter haben wir hier auf dem Boden, die darüber entscheiden, ob wir gute oder schlechte Antworten bekommen. Wir stehen zwischen Kollegen aus China und dem nicht näher definierten Mittleren Osten.
Genau. Und sind gespannt, ob es uns gelingen wird, heute an diesem roten Teppich Gespräche zu führen, wie es vor einer Woche bei den Creative Arts Emmys geklappt hat. Die Konkurrenz ist größer, die Gästeanzahl höher. Das wird spannend und vor allem die Frage, kriegt man was Gehaltvolles raus?
Bestimmt.
Better Call Saul seemed to be on its way to be a fan favorite like Breaking Bad was. Do you think it can ever surpass the popularity of such an iconic show of Breaking Bad?
No. That's the short answer. Is it a great show? It is. It is.
Did it help you understand your character a bit more in this show to see how he develops and looking back at Breaking Bad?
I personally do Mike's backstory all the time about where he came, what it is, da-da-da. The writers also do Mike's backstory, and sometimes we don't agree, but let me be very clear, I couldn't be in better hands.
Sounds.
Do I agree with it all the time? I don't. But I owe my success to those writers.
Why do you think was the show such a kind of a late starter?
We were told in season 1, or we were asked by a number of press, whether they thought Russian interest in the US was still relevant. To which we said, I don't know, maybe not, probably not. And now we're just popping champagne corks, shouting, told you so. I don't know, it's a real luxury to have a show that builds over time, because with each season you lay a deeper foundation that pays off only better. So it was great that it was a real slow burn for us.
What's more frightening, real life or the next season of The Americans?
Real life, without a shadow of a doubt.
The show actually starts in Germany on October 4th. So, I mean, how would you sell the show? Why should somebody watch the show?
Someone should watch the show if they want to see dynamic characters, and if they want to be scared shitless, and if they... oh, that's it. That's all I got.
What was the most challenging for your character in the show, for preparing for your role?
Honestly, it was a lot of very much trying to... kind of try and just make like a nuanced person, try and make a whole character instead of just playing kind of one note. It was really, really nice to kind of explore her world, explore her mind, and play different parts of her at different times. She's so multifaceted, as people are, but getting to play so many different sides was beautiful.
I think it is a private decision whether you want to be outspoken about something or not. I think that what is going on in the world today is really heavy on everybody, and sometimes it is hard not to want to say something or give a little, emotional moment if you have a camera in front of you.
Congratulations on the nomination.
Thank you so much.
What was the one argument that got them convinced to actually do the show? Because I thought it might be a heavy pitch, right?
Yeah, it was an amazing conversation between John Landgraf and myself. It was a 1-hour phone call, and I told him I don't see anybody like me on television, and I wanted to elevate the mundane. I didn't want it to be a dazzling life, just a regular life, but look at the little moments. And somebody like me, I was invisible until about a year ago, and now it's like I'm still kind of, people are still going like this down the red carpet, so it's funny.
Sherlock was in a way so innovative. I mean, the style, the storytelling. What would you say is the biggest heritage you leave for future productions?
I believe it's over. Let's not talk about legacy.
I just have to pick up the question. I mean, it's not over for Sherlock then.
Well, we don't know. We honestly don't know. We hope not, but we've got no immediate plans.
A millennial daughter. I learned more about her generation and her from doing this show for 6 years than I ever would have from just my own observation. Lena Dunham was so brilliant at captivating the humor about this generation, but also the insight and how hilarious they are. So, you know, I really think she defined a generation.
And I really do think it's a terrific time to be in television. There's so many creative voices, and the fact that you can do a whole 10 episodes like our show, Glow, and there's kind of no one bothering you doing it, and there's a lot of really interesting voices and daring places that television is going now.
I suppose I should say, at long last, Mr. President, here is your Emmy.